Order. I call the Honourable Chester Borrows.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Thank you for the opportunity of speaking in this call, and I will be splitting my call with Jonathan Young, MP for New Plymouth. And I want to say that today I was pleased to get a text from my good friend Gerard Langford, who texted me and said, mate, I know this is a big day and I know we see these things differently, but all the best for today. And I said, thanks Gerard, you are the gay friend I cite most often. The fact is that my good friendship with Gerard and his partner Rangi has led me along a line which has got me to change my view in respect of gay things. I believe that people who love one another should be with one another and should commit to one another publicly, because I believe that relationships between two people who love one another should be strong, should be publicly committed, and will enable our community to be stronger. I also believe that the true discussion here is about the equality, the legal equality of relationships, whether they be heterosexual or whether they be homosexual, whether they be marriage or whether they be civil union or whether they be de facto. And I believe that they should be equal. And I think it is a shame that amongst many people within our community they are not. And I think that that is really to our detriment. And I would like to think that people would be able to look across relationships within our community and see that that is right, that people who love one another should be able to commit with one another. And I'm also of the opinion that those people who have come out and argued from a strident faith perspective that this is a wrong vote are wrong in themselves. I also believe, though, that we should be having a debate tonight about what is marriage and what is not marriage. And I will be voting against this bill because I think we should be having the larger the debate, and that debate is about what is marriage and what is not marriage. I believe very strongly, for instance, that two people who are married, who are in a heterosexual relationship, should be allowed to be able to do that. I do not believe for one moment that two people who are of the same gender who commit to one another in any way at all detract from the 34-year-old marriage that my wife and I enjoy. But I believe that this debate should be about what it is about. And if that is about the equality of legal status of relationships within our society, then we should be having the courage or the balls or whatever it is to have exactly that debate. I'm concerned too, and I've had discussions this week within members across the House and Louisa in particular about, for instance, the status of those civil celebrants and those celebrants of organisations such as the Anglican, the Methodist Church, who have not taken a stand or a position in respect of this particular bill or gay marriage in effect, that they should be able to rest in the confidence that the Human Rights Commissioner has given them, that they will be able to refuse the opportunity to wed gay couples who present themselves for marriage on the basis of their own opinion and their own belief. And it's important to state that now, although it may be very dry and unemotive, to be able to do that, because in terms of statutory interpretation in times to come, that will become important, that this Parliament is resting on the advice that it has had. Having said that, I would like to just acknowledge this, and that is that I came to this House as a fairly ignorant person out of the provinces in order to represent the constituency of Wanganui who elected me to Parliament. I am pleased to note that I have established a number of relationships, and I have changed my mind in respect of those relationships. I am grateful for the privilege of having friendships and associations. I have the love and the friendship of a number of people who are in a range of relationships, whether they be homosexual or heterosexual. It means nothing. I believe that this debate...
Sorry to interrupt the honourable member. His time has expired. I call Jonathan Young.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.